Central Arkansas firefighters are pushing for change that they believe could spread to fire stations throughout the region.
THV 11's Carter Thweet tells us about the bill for rights for firefighters and how it could impact the future of firefighting here in Arkansas.
Rather than be reactive to any situation, we want to be proactive.
That was Fire Marshal Chris Matthews thinking and wanting to make Mayflower the first city in Central Arkansas to adopt the Bill of Rights for firefighters. The bill was written by Andrew Collins, a state representative in Little Rock. It's an option for local departments, giving cities the chance to choose all, some, or none of it.
Cities can either take exactly what we put in code as an example, or they can make some modifications that may work better for them.
So what does it actually say? Well, there are two main parts. First, making sure a firefighter is treated fairly if they're under a disciplinary investigation. And second, making sure they have the same rights as you and me.
If they're off the clock and out of uniform, they can engage in political activity, which is very important nowadays.
Matthews calls a lot of the stuff in the Bill of Rights a no-brainer and says when they brought it to the mayor and city council, they were immediately receptive.
We didn't receive any feedback or, any kind of pushback from our city council, and it pretty much just sailed on through.
Matthews says that Mayflower hasn't really had any disciplinary problems in the past, but at the Little Rock Fire Department with around 400 firefighters, problems are more likely to pop up. Matthew Stallings, the president of the Little Rock Firefighters Union, worked with Collins to make this bill a reality.
There are occasions when somebody, maybe they break a rule or they're alleged to have broken a rule. And so when that happens, we want to make sure that that process is done fairly.
Both Stallings and Collins hope the bill will be adopted in Little Rock and across the state sooner rather than later.
Mayflower has adopted it since then. We're hoping other cities will follow suit.
If we have any opportunity to bring in high quality people, recruit them into our state, keep them engaged in the fire service, I think we should do it, and I think this bill is a small step in that right direction.
In Mayflower, Carter Thweet, THV 11 News.